activate.
What you just watched was an automatic fire suppression system that can smother flames in just seconds. I paid a visit to Reacton Fire, the world leader in fire suppression, to find out how Lotus lasers are an integral part of their build process.
If you have a valuable asset that's either going to run unmanned, if you've got a wind turbine that's 250 feet off the ground and it has a spark in the electrics,
Yeah, what are you going to do? Get there on a ladder?
then you need that fire to be suppressed.
How long does it take for one of your systems to go from there's a fire to there isn't a fire?
Our system will generally activate within seconds. A 6 kg cylinder, for instance, will fully discharge in under a minute. Generally, your fire is out within 30 seconds. One of our main contracts is school buses in Dubai. We worked with the Emirates Safety Laboratory very closely and they based their approval on our system.
I mean, there's meeting the standard and then there's being the
To
standard.
the point where we're now the most approved system in the world for both direct and indirect systems. We've got about £5 billion worth of assets protected at the moment worldwide.
5 billion?
About 5 billion. We have a Meta C and a U Meta. The Meta C is where we brand all of our parts. The U Meta is mostly we use for serialisation and batch numbering. We work very closely with Joe at Lotus Laser to get our branding exactly perfect. The red, for instance, in our R, this takes a minute to laser 20 nozzles. So while it's working, our operator will have another one on the bench, load that one up. As soon as the door releases, they swap, they go again. We can brand up to 3,000 nozzles a day.
3,000 a day?
3,000 a day, as I say, they're 20 a minute.
I mean, I work with these lasers and even then that blows my mind.
Especially when you look at how crisp that etching really is.
It's unbelievable.
Most of our settings come straight from Joe. As I say, I'd never worked with laser and etching before. I come from a CNC background, so without Joe, I'd still be trying to get that right 3 years later, I'm sure.
Do you ever have any inconsistency between marks?
Every single one will come out exactly identical. What you're seeing here is about £1 million worth of machinery. We have another one on order. In here we have both turning and milling capabilities all into one machine. And you end up with, in this case, this is the top part of our CTX4 valve. Smallest tolerance is plus or minus 10 microns. All of this we control in our metrology lab. So we put 2 parts onto fixtures that were machined in-house, and this is a touch probe. It will come along and measure the features that we tell it to. It's touching with this ruby ball onto the side of the parts. So as it touches, it senses where it is. Because we deal with safety critical systems, every single stage of our manufacturing is fully traceable, which is where the Lotus laser markers come in, because we then batch number and serialise with them. So this part, I could literally go back to my works order and I could tell you where the material itself, the metal, was milled, what part of the world, what day, what cast and what cert it was milled on. But I think the reason that Ed, our owner, chose this was because A, made in Britain is very important to him. Their after-sales service is well known for being exceptional. Everything I've ever needed, I just call. In the 3 years that I've been using this laser, we've not had a single breakdown.
Thank you for welcoming us in. Thank you for showing us these beautiful machines. Thank you. What a pleasure.